on the sky. Oh no, no, oh yeah.
Hello, hello, hello. Gang, I'm so excited for this. I'm actually so excited. So, a little bit of background. Stanley Parable, my all-time favourite game. I've never played it before. And it was on sale a while back. It was like half price or something, but I was like, okay, I would never normally buy it, but it's such a reasonable price that I will. So it's just been sitting on my computer for ages, and I've not been able to play it because I've been busy. But now, I am free from the shackles of academia. I'm not. I've got another exam next week, but I'm momentarily free. And then last Saturday, I went to Comic Con, so I was busy then as well. And in the lead up to that, I was busy making my cosplay. So I was free, and then I had to. I wasn't even free. I was making my guitar. On the same day, I had an exam. I'm gonna be so for real. But whatever spare time I had was put into the cosplay. But now it's finally time. So I am going to load it up. I'm so excited. Turn the music down so it's just in the background. Oh no, wait, the credits are playing. There we go. Hello. Is it working? Is this visible? I fear it's not. One sec. No, it should be. Let me check. Phil, okay, it's working. Okay. It's also my first time, like, streaming a game, so I didn't know if it would work. So, a lot of exciting stuff happening today. Okay. Okay. Stanley Parable time! We are going to be having subtitles. No, I have not. Okay. That's a computer. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay. What time is it right now? Gotta remember I've got like a camera now, I can't be making like silly faces. I'm gonna wait until it turns bypass so that it's not like halfway through a minute, and then we're gonna press go. Time zone dogs. It looks like I did this at the beginning of the minute. Just give it a sec. Okay, I don't know how to get to the main menu, so we'll figure that out. I've not like played a game on PC before, so oh my gosh, this is bloody exciting. Does this move on the? Oh my gosh, it does. Okay. Oh, this sound is off-putting. Okay, what do all these things do? What's the vertical? Okay, these are all the settings. Let me know if you need to. If you need me to change any of the settings. I'm going to turn my Spotify off and just have game audio because it says it has music. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, okay, these are important. Oh, sorry, I'm a Minecraft. I'm gonna change that to shift. Auto walk. Okay, cool. Okay. Are we ready? I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not ready for this. Oh my gosh. The end is never the end. It's never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
He said the thing.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Is that loud?
Employee number 427's job was
Let me know.
simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day,
I just know
every
those
month
timings though.
of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh
No one had
what
showed
would
up
he
to
do?
give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Hold on.
Some
I'm going to press some buttons, which I believe will make audio better, question mark. Oh, wait, no, it does say that Steam is capturing the audio. Just to make sure, I'm going to put it on the desktop audio so that I know for sure that it's there. I wouldn't be able to tell how loud it is, so if y'all could let me know if the game is too loud. Okay. Okay, enough faffing. Gosh, even the pause screen is exciting.
Something was very clearly wrong.
I know,
Shocked,
what's wrong?
frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Is it go time? Am I Stanley? Oh my gosh, I'm Stanley. Okay. Okay, okay. Can I press buttons? No. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, okay. I hate Mondays. What's up here?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Let me out!
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Well, that did something. Is that like another computer turned on now? Okay. I need to turn this mouse sensitivity down. I'm getting dizzy. How do I do that? Okay, that one. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Right, we're gonna trust the narrator and assume that's nothing. Creepy out windows. Oh, oh! Another screen. Okay. What's this say? That is not how you spell surname. Do I have to go back? Printer's on. Okay. None of these screens have turned on. We're gonna assume it's in the next room. Oh, it's in there. Fine. Okay, none of these doors open. On we go. Peekaboo. It's gone quiet. I don't like that. Oh my gosh, it's the doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do we enter the door on the left? I can't. No, we're going. No, I want to do the story first. Okay, well, decision made now. Oh, why does it open the other way?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
It's funny. Can I change the presentation? Where's the computer in charge of this? Computer! Computer, do you hear me? Oh. What worksheet? Okay. Okay, that's funny. Plant life. Metamorphosis. Comatose? Mitosis. That is one of my dreams for the future. Sorry, I'm going to read all of these things. We need a... Oh. You can slice it and show employees everything's okay. Which one am I? I don't think I'm any of these people. Oh, that's the end of that. Okay. Right, we'll come back. Let me just... Oh. I missed this one before. That's so me though. I love charts. Graphs. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to a teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net, some sort of child trap. Okay. I'll move on. I'll turn this light on. Nah, that looks rank. We're gonna turn that light back off again. Oh my gosh, it's the broom closet. The broom closet ending is my favourite. We'll come back to that though.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Can I flush this? No, okay. That'd be funny. Right. Close the door after me, it's only polite. Oh, that's where I came from, okay. Oh, press buttons? Oh, no. Okay. Getting a little bit creeped out, I can't lie. Piano!
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned
Ooh.
to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And
Ooh.
so the boss had
I've got a
assigned
circle
an
now.
extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
You're right, I couldn't.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
I'm looking for a
Trying
clue.
to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
There must be some sort of clue about. Maybe it is the piano. Why does the piano make computer noises?
2845.
What does that say? I am the most expensive boss. Sewage, lilies.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh well, that's lucky. I am reading these though. Carte blanche et Mont Blanc. Okay. Well, that's not scary. Chat is too dark for this, I'm scared. Oh, okay. Down we go.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Don't call me
It was a
peculiar.
stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
It's tempting. But I know that that's another ending. So, oh, fucking hell. So we will do that one later.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, it's so tempting. Nope, gotta do the story first. Gosh, it's dark.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes, how do I... Oh. Walk along the giant obvious bridge, obviously. Oh, buttons! Oh, wait, no, these aren't TV. What does that say? For B, in the case of a class D event, closed system, okay. Press the
Now
big
the
button.
monitors jumped to life.
Oh
Their
my
true
gosh, who got
nature
fired?
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally
Which is
monitored
me.
in this place where freedom
It's
meant
427, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, wait, that is actually the room. Oh, what a bloody lovely detail. I wonder if you go through all of them, it matches up with the desks that we can see. I also wonder why these ones at the top are sort of floating separately. Are they special? What are these ones down here? And what's that blue one? And why did he get fired? Oh, there's another one got fired. And what does this say? I don't know what that says. So 2 employees have been fired. One got turned into a blue thing. And one's not got a number. It's just a blank. Can I get through here? No. Yeah, these are just blank. They're just blank. They don't have numbers. Maybe they can only have 600 employees.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the
No!
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Surely
emotions
not.
had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
There's no way. Oh, I don't like that light.
No.
Okay.
He refused to
Where
believe
we
it.
going?
He
That's what I'm
couldn't
saying.
accept it. His own life in
No way.
someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
I was
Stanley
like
decided
Inside
that this
Out.
machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
Fear
another
button.
human life.
Fear button.
For he
Disgust.
would dismantle the controls
Happy.
once and
Sad.
for all.
Angry. Oh, they all have that. Okay, so yeah, this is an inside out type thing. What does this do? Oh, crikey, that's bright. Okay, disabled. Why is it disabled? What does this button do? Oh. Two. Oh, hang on. There's a puzzle here. Five. Oh, why can't I leave that way? Okay. Can I go down in the middle? I'm trying not to trigger an alternative ending. Okay, that's fine. Feel like I gotta do something with the buttons. I also feel like that's possibly an alternate ending. What number's up here? Oh, I can't get up here. Right. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go over here. Can I not? Is there still a wall here? No, that's fine. Okay.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
What happens if I press on?
Oh, Stanley,
Uh-oh.
you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the
Oh
controls
no, I
off.
tried to get the actual ending.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh
In the
no.
event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Oh,
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
what's I
It's your
supposed to
time
do?
to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Turn off.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb
How do
goes
I
off.
run?
But what
Okay.
precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Okay. I need to press the
What's that?
buttons now?
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Ah, okay,
All
I can
right,
go
I'm
up
in
here
a
now.
good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
No,
I'll
I'm
tell
not.
you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office
Oh,
forever,
I need to do this in
pushing
order.
buttons endlessly and then
Shit.
dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground,
1,
swallowing everyone
2.
inside, or I let it burn to
Shit.
a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything,
Let me
and
out,
take
let me
back the
out.
control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why
Yes,
not?
please. Okay, thank you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I need to press all the
Dear me,
buttons?
what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're
Yep.
supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Well,
I
that
mean,
is a
look at
hope,
you,
yeah.
running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking
How does
on
he know?
every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Sold?
The buttons have to
Do
do
you have
something. That
any
door
idea what your
opened.
purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
What?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You
Number
wanted to
one?
control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
What do you mean goodbye?
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
One,
Just you being blown
two.
to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Oh, okay, I don't
Another
think I did this
choice.
right.
Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I
Oh
won't be
shit, that's
laughing at
four.
every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I
Uh-oh.
say happily ever after.
So I fear that wasn't the actual ending. Okay, I need to figure that out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We're going back.
Stanley
I need
decided
to
to go
figure
to
out
the
the puzzle.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, man, it's just a memo. I just missed a memo.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to
What was the
discover
code?
not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud.
What could it
to nobody.
mean?
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
Okay, that wasn't
In
it.
fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret
Yeah,
that lay buried below
my
his
bag
feet.
fell off its hook and
And
it
so the boss
proper
had
scared
assigned it
me.
an extra secret pin number, 2845.
8,
But of
4,
course,
5.
Stanley couldn't. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
What can I say? I'm
Amazing.
just too
He
smart.
stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, it's now occurring to me I should like brainstorm ideas maybe? Oh, okay. It's gonna get
Stanley
me
walked
every
straight
time.
ahead through the large door that read Mind
I'll be back for
Control
you.
Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Speed on, speed on,
Stanley
speed
thought
on,
to
speed on.
himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I forgot the code already. I'm gonna Google what the code is real quick. Oh my gosh, I can hear myself, that's weird. Oh my gosh, I can hear myself, that's weird. Mute. Okay. Stanley Parable code 2845. Well, there's not 8 buttons though.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Let me
This
go
mind
back.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't
I
be
need to
true.
solve the
Had
puzzle.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That
Yes.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes.
No. He refused to believe it. He
My bad,
couldn't
Dan.
accept it.
Never
His
mind.
own life
Who is
in someone
Pilot?
else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
They got a
Had he
pilot working
truly
here?
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or
Number
content.
3 is here. All's
Walking,
up
eating,
there.
working, all of it monitored
1,
and
2,
commanded
3,
from this
4,
very place. And as the cold reality of his past began
5.
to sink in,
So we're
Stanley
gonna try it
decided
in
that this
reverse order
machinery would
first.
never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
On.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yes,
After
I
they
did.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only
Do I
so
have to
much
wait?
that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Okay, yeah, I have to
I'm
wait.
afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation
Come on, man,
system.
don't do that.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now
Okay.
this is making things a little more fun,
5.
isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better
Oh,
than
wait,
what I
it's
had
just
in
open.
mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're
Charge.
going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that?
Okay.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A
1
moment of
and then
solace before you're
blue.
obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're
Okay.
gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
1
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
blue.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
1.
Other times, I let the office sink into the
Is that incorrect
ground,
too?
swallowing
Oh.
everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Red.
I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
1.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite
1.
rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Red.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even
Continue.
better. My goodness,
button,
only 34
pin.
seconds left. But I'm enjoying this
Continue.
so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on
They all
trees.
said the same thing, right?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
Failsafe.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be
Disabled.
doing right
Okay.
now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or
Red
maybe
3,
this big
okay.
red button. Or this
Red.
door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
3.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer?
There is.
How many times will you
1,
replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000?
How does he know?
I look forward to time now to watching the bomb go off.
Wait, you didn't say that last time, did he?
Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal.
Chat, how does he
over and
know?
over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
Oh.
And Stanley died.
No, because
again.
if it's actually unsolvable and I've been trapped in like an
Take a look at
infinite
the clock,
puzzle
Stanley.
on my first
That's
one,
30 seconds you have left to struggle.
I'm gonna be so
30
upset
seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
because I need to
No
know.
enemy here, just you being
I
blown
need to know.
pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every
puzzle's
second
gone.
of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Is it actually unsolvable? That's messed up. Surely not. Surely it's not
All of his
actually
co-workers were
unsolvable.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Because I
Perhaps
really
he
want
had
to keep
simply missed a
trying.
memo.
Okay, we're gonna do this computer thing in the meantime. Yeah, I did the thing. Do I need to do another thing? Oh, I'm actually so bad at puzzles. Why have I done this to myself? Have you got a screen?
No
Yes.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Turn to the corner. What? Oh, gang, I'm actually so bad at puzzles. Is that one at the end actually solvable? Or am I going to drive myself insane? Oh wait, I'm lost. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I beg it's gotta be solvable. Right, they wouldn't just put an
Yet
unsolvable.
there was not a single person
Right.
there either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
God, I
boss's
want to do the boom
office,
closet
hoping
ending.
he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, 2548, right?
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all
Oh.
alone? This was too much for
Wait, hold
Stanley
on.
to take. Too much for any man to take.
2845.
He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any
He said
reason to
something
keep
different
going.
each
Here on
time.
the floor, he lay prone. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Sorry, man.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments
Oh.
with some calming new age music.
Oh no, I've triggered something out. Oh, this game's really good, actually. They thought of everything. Oh, that's really cool. I can't even be
Soothed
mad.
and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the open
I
space.
am soothed and rejuvenated. I fear the game is loud. Is the game too loud compared to microphone? I feel like it is, but I can't hear it. Okay, right. Ha! Didn't get me this time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, this is the last time we're doing this ending, and then I'll move on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed
And then
with
maybe we'll
television
come back to it
screens.
later.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
So I'm gonna be so for real. I need a bathroom break. But I'm not leaving until I figure this out.
Nature revealed. Each
So we're gonna
bore
give
the
it one
number
more
of an
go.
employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Was it lagging? Hold on, I think it's lagging. Oh, I can't tell if it's like my stream or just like. Okay. It appears to be lagging, but I don't know how to fix that. Turn the graphics down. I don't know what this means. Let me make sure I've got everything else in the background like turned off. Okay. Hopefully that helps.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
That's
He
the sound of walking
refused to believe
forwards.
it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Okay, it looks like
unthinkable.
it's working now.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had
Who
he
is
truly
Pirate though?
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley
Wait,
decided that this
there's something on the
machinery would
wall.
never again exert its terrible power over
What does that
another
say?
human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for
3,
all.
5, 2, 1. Oh, 0, 1, 4, 2. Okay. Okay, yeah, last try. Last try, and then we'll move on.
And when at last he
Oh.
found the sword... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls,
Yes,
did you?
indeedy, I
After
did.
they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Ah, now this is making things a
Chill
little more fun,
out,
isn't it,
man,
Stanley?
move out
It's your
on
time to
time.
shine. You are the star.
Okay.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so
Right.
little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're
5, 2,
going,
1, 1,
what
4,
all this
2.
means. I barely know where
So
to
we're gonna go
start.
5, 5, 2, 1 to begin
What's
with.
that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside,
Blue,
or I let it
3.
burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness,
I
only
wasn't done.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Blue.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley.
What
Time
one?
doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter,
Fuck does this?
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Oh,
Or
wait,
did
you're
you just
purple.
assume when you saw that timer that something
Oh.
in this room was capable of turning it off?
Blue.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little
Blue.
thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button.
Green.
Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
One also says green,
But you really believe there's an answer?
but there isn't
How
a
many
green.
times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000?
Probably
I
10.
look forward to finding out and
Green.
to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion.
What do you mean I have
of
3
fire and
attempts
metal
remaining?
Over and over and over for all of eternity.
Fuck.
And Stanley died again.
Green.
And Stanley died again. And
5.
Stanley died again.
Is
Take a
this
look at the
doing
clock,
anything?
Stanley.
Green.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Ah,
30
shit, I've
seconds
run out of
until a
time.
big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another
There's
choice.
got to be an
Make it
answer.
count. Or don't.
Surely.
It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we
Send
fade
power
in
surge.
until the moment I say happily ever after.
How? Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a break. Take a break. Oh my god, I need to know how that puzzle's done. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. And in that break, I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna Google. Gonna Google how to do that. Right, let me tab out. Alright, I'll be back.
Weak and strong and wet and dry and right and wrong and live and die and sane and gone and love and not She opens her lips and it goes like this. When the golden rule and the jungle meet, there'll be nothing to love and there'll be no one to beat. All the things we know, the things we don't, all the things we think we can, will and won't. We're loath together that nothing's left. We're all together and they're all bereft. Capitalists, communists, you did the hokey pokey and it went like this. You hate each other and you love yourselves. It might be heaven and it might be hell. All the things we do, the things we say, all the things we wish we could wash away. The day they found me, I hadn't yet been played. Inside my workshop, behind the old arcade. Electric desires had unraveled all my wires. Now I'm in the box for safekeeping. The news reporters reported that I died, but all my organs were moving on inside. Circuit board to brain, with two lungs electing change. One big human heart gently beating. You can't
Alright, I'm back.
be, I can't be beat.
Time to Google.
I won't
Oh, the sun is out. That's nice.
unless you cheat.
Okay.
You can't see me behind the screen. I'm half human, half machine. Thank God for business, but let me take the floor. I stood so proudly, like I was going to war. Player soon appeared, and I quickly was revealed. This must be what love would have felt like. Such
Right, the whiskey's got me.
dedication that came from miles away.
I just I just need to know if it is actually solvable. If it is, I will do the puzzle. If it's not, then I'm not going to die myself insane. It looks like it's not solvable. Is explosion ending solvable? Okay. Okay, it's not solvable. That's good to know. That's good to know. What a game! Okay, they've actually made an unsolvable ending. Okay, I've made it like convincingly that it would be solvable. That's brilliant. That's so cool. Okay. What a game. Right, let's actually... Now they see my blood on their sneakers. Okay, we'll do the actual ending this time. Let's turn the music off again. I'll wait until the end of the song though. We're gonna do the real ending this time. For reals though. I know I said that last time and then didn't. See, this is why I can't play music while I'm playing this game. I'll just be singing along. Oh, let me check I've actually, like, unmuted. Yeah, okay, cool, I have. Is that... I have not unmuted the game, though, and that is important. Fab. Okay, let's go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I love this, like, walking upstairs animation. Oh! That didn't open before. I wasn't expecting that. Business strategy. Kill the pandas. Oh no. Oh. Okay, I know I said real ending this time. But like... Okay, let me read this first. Oh, the missing principles. Okay. What does going up do? Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back with that.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the
Oh.
keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
That's really cool that he changes the monologue each time. That's really cool. Kel surprise indeed. Obligatory had this reference.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
You're
Mind
next.
Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
The
screens.
narrator sounds
What
so
horrible
bored.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Like, I don't know if it's just because I know that this isn't my first time in this area and that he
Now the
has
monitors
other
jumped to
monologue
life, their true
options,
nature revealed.
but it does
Each
feel
bore the
like he's
number
more
of an
bored
employee
now.
in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
It's
That his
me.
emotions had
It's
been
my desk.
manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
No.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Surely not.
But here was the proof. The heart of the
Oh,
operation.
damn. I was wrong.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad
Right,
or
I'm not
content.
going in this room again because it's
Walking,
actually annoying
eating,
me.
working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley
Because that's
decided
not the
that
door
this
we come from,
machinery
right?
would never
Fuck, I
again
forgot to
exert
check
its
as I walked in.
terrible power over
That's
another
not the
human
door we
life.
come from.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for
We come
all.
from... not this door either. Is it? Maybe we do. Oh, I need to pay more attention. I'm pretty sure we come from up there. Oh, fuck you, buttons.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty.
That caught me, I can't lie.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Say that again.
Was it over?
Oh.
Yes. He had won.
I've
He had
won.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Yippee!
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where
Too
had his
fast.
co-workers gone?
Where did they
How
wait?
had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Didn't he
What
tell
other
us?
mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge
Wow.
or even power
So
that he had
beautiful.
been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
And isn't that
And
beautiful?
that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps
I'll
the
wait for him
only
to finish
thing
his
worth
thing.
knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
This doesn't look like a door to me. Nonetheless. Oh, it is quite pretty, isn't it? Oh, and the birds and all. Alright, let's go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
Aw.
skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility
cool
of the
breeze.
new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now,
Tell
that
me how with a
things were
heat
meant
wave
to
I'm cold
happen.
right now.
And Stanley was happy.
And isn't that beautiful? Oh, I got an achievement! Oh, fabulous. Can you guys see the achievements? Okay, I got beat the game achievement and get an achievement, which is such a funny achievement. Because the description is get any other achievement as your first, and like, how would you not do that? Is there even a way of getting the get the achievement as your first achievement? Anyways. Right. Now
The meeting room.
Now
Yes,
we
that's
can
where
explore.
everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again. When
What are we
Stanley came
thinking?
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was
I'm
not the
thinking
correct way
that.
to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Perhaps
admire
so.
it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this
Give me a
immaculate,
drink.
beautifully constructed room. Stanley
Oh,
simply
don't
stood
hype
here,
yourself up.
drinking it all in.
Fuel.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
because that's his job. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion, will cause death. Penalty for misuse of the cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, 5,000. Surely death, no? Alright,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
Shan't
we've
jump,
gotten off
then.
on the wrong foot here.
Is this
I'm not your
Minecraft
enemy,
rules?
really, I'm not.
Nope.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
It was
Stanley
not
leapt from the
Minecraft
platform
rules.
and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Thank you, that was completely intentional.
All of his co-workers
and
were
not just
gone.
me misunderstanding
What
how
could
the
it mean?
game works.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to have another look at it.
Wow. Yes, this room.
Beautiful.
But eager to get back to business,
It's a really
Stanley
funny
took
cut
the
off.
first open door on his left.
Ooh, I wonder if they timed it so that it would cut off perfectly like that.
Stanley was so bad
I
at
bet they
following
did.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, hands off the keyboard.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Because I really,
I'm
really
not
want
your
to walk
enemy,
off again.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who have I forgotten
Please,
about?
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
What do you mean, her? Ain't no way they put a love interest in my silly game.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your
Stan
work
letter?
aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
This looks like the demo area. Oh, dark room. Oh,
That's
Oh,
her,
God.
Stanley.
okay.
You need to be the one to do this. To
Okay.
reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another,
I can do this.
then pick up the phone.
I should call her.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. Oh.
Don't tell me my flat number is my
Okay,
employee
there we
number.
go. All right, now I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Whoa, whoa.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
That's
Who'd want to
fucked
commit
up,
their
man.
life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
Also, that was
Let me
really
show you
creepy.
what's really going on here.
I don't know if I want to. I'm gonna have a look.
Sorry,
Oh,
but
God.
you're in my story now.
Chat, is this a horror game? Hey! Hello, wife.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What the fuck? Oh, okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands
Am I
nothing of
Stanley?
him,
Is he gonna kill
and every
me?
button that he pushes is
Like,
a
I know I'm
reminder of
playing
the
Stanley,
inconsequential nature
but now I'm
of
doing
his
Stanley's
existence.
job. Oh, I don't want to. Wife. Wife, help me. Wife, the narrator is going to kill me. Wife.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Oh,
Now
no.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home.
It's too meta.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I don't want to.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Joke's on you. I don't go to work.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Press
First,
Z
he
to watch
imagined that
TV.
one
There
day
is no
while at
TV.
work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with
So,
the
he went
boys!
further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either.
Mm.
At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I do actually need to cook dinner.
As he wandered through
Not
this
right now, though.
fantasy world,
Oh,
he began to fill it with many possible paths and
that's
destinations.
different.
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another
Wife?
was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Oh, I really
And
want to
down
find the
another was a
yellow
game
line.
with a baby.
Oh.
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Oh, that's what I'm playing now.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love you,
But there
wife.
is no
Oh,
answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
I can't go to sleep. There's something
And
in the
I'm
way.
trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I mean, see, I'm torn between not wanting to follow the navigator's instructions and not wanting to follow the on-screen instructions.
You see?
Oh,
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll
Oh.
understand that every second he
My
remains
house.
here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
oh, question
I
nothing.
suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Oh,
And I tried.
okay, that one was cool. That one creeped me out a little bit. I feel like that would have been even stronger after a couple of endings. If they made that a little like trickier to get to, that would really hit. But as it is, it still hits because this is an incredible game.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Hold on. That's a different dialogue. We're still in that story. Unless we're not.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting
Okay,
room,
I guess
and
it has
Stanley knew it
reset.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to
Interesting.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so
He says
deeply
something
and
different
so personally
again.
to
Oh my
Stanley?
god, it's like
Its grace,
infinite dialogue.
its subtle charm. No, Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Sorry for going all up in your face. I just need to read it.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly
read it.
captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Can I
Really
pick them up?
worth it.
Yeah, you're right, I should move on.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Can I think of another ending if I go? Oh, I'm sure I can. No, I want to try
And so he
the
detoured
escape
through
route.
the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
The hell he did.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
It's
So
true.
now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Okay, cool.
No,
Oh.
not the right.
Right.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was
sure,
I
mate.
thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, no problem. Take your time.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
Okay,
I've got it
okay.
now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. You know what? He's right.
No,
Oh, what? Huh?
no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Oh,
Quick,
no, not a
Stanley, close your
spoiler.
eyes.
Okay.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Can I open
How
my
about,
eyes?
rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose
No,
we
don't do
wander
that.
so far off track, hmm?
That's okay, man.
Okay, from the top.
Make it drop.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
You're so me for real.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Start
he
it
had
all
simply
over
missed a
again.
memo. When Stanley...
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything
Oh, I'm
should be...
sorry, man.
Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you
No.
move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
No,
Why
I
am
closed my
asking
eyes.
you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It
Yeah.
was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Oh, ho, ho.
Let's find the story.
An adventure line. Oh, this is fun. Okay, let's find the story.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
That's fucked up.
Do we need to restart the game again?
No,
I find it
I've got it.
unlikely that we'll ever
I'll
progress by starting
find the
over and over
adventure.
again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
No,
not?
I've got this. Oh. Didn't even give me a chance.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. You're right.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Yeah, man, there's
I
no
might be
adventure
remembering
here.
this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Okay.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yep, good idea. This way?
Aha! I I knew we'd miss something.
Okay, what the fuck?
Story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
It's okay, man. We'll find the story. We'll find it. It's here. It's here somewhere. Oh. Ugh. This isn't looking too good.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah, I definitely did.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Is
Well, do you
this
know
a
what?
door?
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yay!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I
Some
did.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I tried really
Okay.
hard.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Fine, but I did win. We have the adventure line.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line.
I'm here for it.
Just follow the line. How simple is
I
that?
can do that. Alright, let's go. Where's the theme tune? This isn't where I usually go. Make sure I stay on the line.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to
Oh.
put it another way, is the story of no
I've ended
destination
up the stairs
still
anyway.
a story? Simply by
Oh.
the act of moving forward,
Okay.
are we implying a
Yep.
journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I would love a bit of music.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Well, I don't believe
Make
that
sure
for a
you study
second.
it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's well rendered, but I do not believe it's important. Da, 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 da,
Wait,
da,
what?
da, da,
We're
da,
back at the
da, da,
office?
da.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Da, 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 da. Maybe if you bring the music. See? It ended up fine.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through,
Pirate.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! Okay, well, we'll follow the line.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're
Right,
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
King, I don't know which door you opened. Ah, okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want
Okay,
our story to be?
I'm going in
Go
spirals.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay, that was cool. I would like...
Oh, no, not you again.
I was just about to say
Stanley,
I would like the
I'd
adventure
also
line
like to
back.
veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
What?
No lines or monitor rooms.
I like
Just
the
don't acknowledge it,
line.
and we should be fine.
It's TM. I'm acknowledging it. Can it tell if I'm acknowledging it? Something just moved. I mean, if anything happens to me, I've got evidence. I probably just balanced something wrong. Oh, what's this?
A choice. We get to make a decision.
Okay.
From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact,
Uh-oh.
I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh, he's going to be thinking for a while.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
That makes
And that
sense.
in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the
Yeah,
right,
sure, man.
let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Yeah,
And
I
since
think
the
we have
answer
the
is clearly
correct one.
yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Alright. Okay, so they were the same, actually.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how
I've
all
done
this
that.
goes?
Done
It's
that.
all determined? So now, according to the
Guess not,
schedule,
then.
I restart again. Then what?
Okay, wait, hold on. I need to read this.
What?
Don't
Am
say
I
anything.
just supposed to forget? Well, what
Forget.
if I don't want to forget?
It's
My mind goes
prevented.
blank
Find
simply
the line
because it's
again.
written here on this thing, wall.
Again.
Well,
Okay.
who consulted me? Why don't I
Find
get
a
to
find a
decide?
bookstore.
Why don't I get a
Oh.
say in all of this? Is it really? No,
Okay.
it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
I want to
whatever it is that made this schedule?
do the
How
rest of
would
the
we
schedule.
even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always
Well,
saying
judging
that
by
life is
this, the
about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay, so according to the schedule, I should be prevented from moving.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his
This
hand.
is new.
It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
It said I shouldn't be able to move.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Does that mean that ending's done? Is it time for a new ending?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so that's already open because we've done that before. Right, let's do this. Let's go up though. Why are you glowing? Recommendation from the overnight committee. Is that the narrator singing along? Just like me for real. This is really long. Really? Okay, what happens if we go down? I have a sneaking suspicion. Okay, so that's all that there is in the lift. That's fun. Let's do
Here's
the
the
escape
door, just
ending.
go.
Don't spook me. Oh, it's
Stanley walked
fine.
straight ahead through the large door that read
No, we didn't.
Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh. Okay. Okay.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Okay.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned
like
and willingly
button?
accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow
Oh.
life.
I
Farewell,
don't like
Stanley.
this.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous
Who is
metal
that?
jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh, there's something there. Oh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already
Oh, I've
dead
seen
from
this
the moment
before.
he hit start?
Not seen the others though. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors were the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Yeah, I'll walk along here. Yeah, okay. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in good time. Filing cabinets. The two doors. The set of the two doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Okay, I can't. The Office. Hit TV show. Button sounds. Ugh, these stupid buttons. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized note. Oh, credits! Oh, big up the narrator. Oh, big up everyone here, actually. Legendary game. Wait, I forgot to look at this. Office computers. Hey, solitaire. There's a lot going on here. Kevin
Stanley
Bright.
pushed the orange lever. Now then, this elevator for sure will get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story. Stanley jumped in the river.
Kevin
Finally, he pushed the number 9.
Kevin Viting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Pushed the number 8.
Is
Nothing
this
there.
all, like, real? Because that's really cool if so. What the fuck? Countdown desk. One of the early desks from a... Oh, this bitch! Freedom above, countdown below. Difficult to remember what was up or down. That's so far. The countdown room. Oh, fuck that room. Zending. Another Zen. Okay, let's find out what the Zending is. Have an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Very few players realized that this is what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. I fear that's this one. I was just wondering how to get it out. Oh, trailers. If that is this one, that's really funny. So I feel like this is all real, which is real cool. What's that noise? Previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending. A timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Interesting. Cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice between staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Right. Well, I've already discovered that. Oh, I have fully gotten lost. Oh, I've got a cold, so I'm not going to read out all of these things. Suffice to say, this area is very cool. That's really nice that they found a way to put all this into it. Oh, I'm back at the beginning. Yeah, nice. So, judging by the fact that these have credits and I can't get out, I'm going to assume this is the ending. Well, I need to restart manually. Okay. Big up all of these people. Incredible game. Favorite ever. I'm so glad I'm finally playing it. I waited so long for this. Every single one of these people did an awesome job here. Okay. Restart. That's a really funny way of pointing out that that's how this one ends.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh no, he didn't.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I know you lying to me.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Well.
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What is FA? Oh. Fuck all.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah, man.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yeah.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because the broom closet ending is my favourite.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
That makes
It didn't
sense.
even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Can we talk
I
about
never
how
would
they
have thought
coded
to
this
mention it.
before people even, like, said, oh, the broom closet ending? They just put this in here because
Maybe
they
to
knew
you
people
this
would
is
go in.
somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
The broom closet ending was my favourite.
I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He
Oh, that's
probably
messed
only
up,
got
man.
the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money.
I'm gonna make
Also,
some mozzarella
Stanley's
sticks
addicted
while we're
to
waiting for
drugs and
this.
hookers.
Not true.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic
What's this?
first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
I mean,
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I've never played a game before, but sure.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I
Hey.
guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I sure hope he's alright. Must have been in here
You
for a reason.
too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalid. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Oi,
A
don't be
fish?
racist.
Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, this is funny and all, but like, how long do I have to wait here? Surely not long, right? Right? I mean, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something else to trigger this. Okay, we're gonna do the story.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, that's evil looking.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am
Yeah, I've
crazy.
seen this
All of my
before.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he
Oh
began to make
no,
other strange
insanity ending.
observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself,
Stanley
I suppose
sounds
I'll wake up
crazy.
soon. I'll go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Oh, no, this
Why
is
is
freaky.
there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Sometimes it just be
Now
like
the
that,
voice
Stanley.
was describing itself being considered by Stanley,
Sometimes
who
it
found
just
it
be like that.
particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams,
I'm sure he
the
does.
truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Yeah, I did the
voice
flying
not
and
seem
everything.
float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
That's
How
what I'm
else
saying.
would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Uh-oh.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Chat, I have a
the
feeling.
fresh air of a world outside this one.
I have a feeling it's
Let
not
me
gonna
wake
work.
up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my
It's all I want.
apartment and my wife and my job.
My job.
All I want is my life exactly
Boring
the
job.
way it's always
Hang
been.
on, he don't have a wife.
My
We
life
did that
is
ending.
normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Alright, Stanley. If you say so. Yep. That didn't work, did it, King?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me
That's
I am
funny.
real.
Oh.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Hello, Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Good
She
morning,
rose,
Mariella.
got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked
Oh.
to her place of work. But on this
not
particular
good.
day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would
Why does
soon
Stanley
turn
keep
to
dying?
go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way,
So
seeing this
where's
man made
the
her feel better.
narrator coming
But
from?
then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
That's messed
And
up.
then she turned and ran.
It's messed up, Mariella. It's messed up of you to do that. Oh. Right, straight to the broom closet.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
New dialogue. That means the broom closet ending is possible. Or Something. Something. Oh, but the broom closet ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Hopefully
left.
that'll still be there. Oh, my mozzarella
Yet there
sticks are
was
done.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to it. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be
Yes,
part of this.
again.
I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay. They'll leave
Coming
the
to a
broom
staircase,
closet.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
It's not as good as the broom closet though, is it?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Just want to go back to the broom closet.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
You know
horrible
what? Fuck you, it's broom closet time. Yeah.
A soft
Finishing
wind
your
blew
story.
outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
It's quite random. New content is still there, that's good.
When Stanley came to a set
But we're
of
not
2
here for that
open
right now.
doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
What
there.
the fuck? Let me in. No. Not playing any ending until I can do the broom closet one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Not the
Stanley
foggiest,
decided to
mate.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yep, new content still there. Not bothered, not bothered. No, oh, this is new. Is it? Oh, yes, it certainly is.
When Stanley
was
came to a set of
strange.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why is
Yet
everything
there
out
was
of
not a
order?
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Let
to go
me
up to his
in.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let me in. Boo. Fine. No, you know what? Let's go find the new content.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I hear there's a special bucket for me to make friends with.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
Look, I made you some content. Stanley, I made you your favorite open wide.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're so welcome,
As you
King.
may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
I did know that.
After receiving
deal.
critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the
we're
Stanley
so happy
Parable
for it.
Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining.
I just got the you can't jump achievement, which is strange because I've definitely pressed the spacebar before.
Of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
More
delighting
game?
audiences the world over. Please step inside
Oh,
and see what
huzzah.
thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Doesn't it
I'm very
just?
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. Let's
Okay,
go.
so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet,
I've
but
got
I'm
some
sure
drink.
it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing
Don't you worry, mate. I'll get
adventure.
snacks.
Is it broken? What's
Yeah,
going
that's
on
what I'm
here?
wondering.
Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if
I agree.
Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me the content. Alright, let's have a look.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the
Oh
jump
my
circle.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. We're going to save them in case I need them for some parkour later.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Looks like that's it.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's
Oh,
just
like
elevators
they're
and
really hot,
jumping.
actually.
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is
Ow.
new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Sorry, narrator, I was attempting to consume lava. Okay, here we go.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what
Rubbish.
happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
Not
don't
on.
get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please
That is true.
ignore."
That is
What
true, it does
quality
say that.
assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and
I don't know how to
offended,
get
and
that achievement,
I
but I
intend
need to get
find
that
these people on
achievement.
Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could
No, it's
never have
okay,
lived up to
man.
such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills,
Yeah, no worries.
no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What
No,
do
it'll
you
be
say,
great.
friend?
Well, this is new.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Okay, mysterious voice in the vent. It's giving security breach. Okay.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me
Yes.
thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and
Ominous.
tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Oh,
Just
well, that's
our
lovely.
little secret. Take a look.
Oh. This is really pretty. I feel like this is a reference I'm supposed to understand.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences
lovely.
like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013,
You gotta stop living in the
when the game
past. That's
originally
really funny.
launched? Back then, video games had integrity.
The
Back
Last
then,
of Us.
it all
No.
meant something.
Stanley Parable.
Oh, the waste.
Buy on Steam. Oh my gosh, that's what I did. Oh, cute. Oh, the first doll of it ever made. I played that. I played the demo. Back when I couldn't buy the game, I just played the demo over and over again. Ah, I love that achievement. They've got like a super car outside now with the Ultra Deluxe. So check back in a few years. Oh, I can't go to the bench. Yeah. We'll go for
And
that
over
achievement.
here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
beautiful,
James
man.
Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
Can I go in the water?
"Where so many games that
Aw.
aspire to be more than games end up less
Lovely.
than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
That's what
Did
I'm
you hear
saying,
that,
man.
Stanley? Every game ever created. That's
Yeah.
how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Proper good.
It was literally every game ever created. It was
Okay, well,
Skyrim. It was
perhaps not
Persona 3.
literally.
It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
Oh,
It's
that's
no
real
games
sad.
at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Unlimited
It's just a
games,
husk
but no more
now.
games.
A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content. Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
Well, 9
it
isn't
didn't need
perfect,
anything else.
but,
It
you know.
didn't need new content.
Pretty
It
darn
just
good.
needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
No, and that's lovely, man, but I can't, can't get through.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't
Oh,
give to
okay.
go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Uh-oh.
What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam,
That's
the
what I got
online
this
video
game
game
from.
distributor.
Oh,
I
they
haven't
love
looked
you
at
at
these in
Steam.
years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't
Oh,
they?
it must be. Uh-oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue
Unfunny?
proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Unfunny? Oh no, it's raining. It's okay, man. It's okay. Oh. Is this where I'm meant to be going? Yeah. So that represents wait, but yeah, it is.
Okay,
Where I
let's see
feel
what
like
this
I
one
am
says.
right now.
While the idea for the game is good,
Ooh, out of
for
my
someone who
mind.
prefers non-linear games,
Subtitles,
this
skim
preachiness gets
reading.
annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can
A
tell
little
me if
bit.
I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
You're a
Oh,
little preachy.
goodness. This is actually quite shocking for
You
me.
are
I
on my
always, well, to be
mind.
honest, I had always thought of the
Oh,
game's dialogue as being rather
on
terse to
my
begin with.
side.
You can't know how
Oh,
much fluff I cut from the game to get
you
it to feel as
say
light and
all
airy
this
as it...
time
Well,
trying to
I
get
always
to
thought
me,
it did.
but
But
you
maybe it
are
wasn't.
on my mind.
Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
That really bugs me out. There's a thunderstorm due in real life, and I think it was thundering in the game, but I don't know. Bonk.
What's this one got to say?
Oh, water.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Not gonna
I
lie,
wish
that
there
has
was
been
a skip
happening
button.
just the littlest bit.
A skip button? Well,
Yeah, maybe a
yes.
skip button.
Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too
That was
preachy,
real.
then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if
That's
it means we
exciting.
can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the
Oh.
Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Thanks. Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations
for
on
you,
the
man.
nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so
Yeah,
my theory
go
is
for
that
it.
any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices
See, problem is, I do want to listen to what he's saying, but for the bit, I should skip it.
is made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making...
I feel like there wasn't really any substance to that.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps.
I'm sure they
To
will.
be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
Me too, to be
Perhaps
honest.
that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
Oh yeah,
Although
that's
I
true.
have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam
Yeah, they'd be
will instantly
inspired.
run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation.
Well, it would
Yes,
make sense.
I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review,
Specifically
so
for
that the
this
feature is
game.
not widely abused.
Right,
No,
that does make
I would
sense.
even
Yeah.
be okay with Steam altering this particular review
Themselves.
so that it reads as something more beneficial, something along the lines of, "This game is the best game." Let me start over.
No, I'm not sure about
How
that one.
about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
Oh, I guess that's the end of that.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Is
That
it?
last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
It's a long time.
You've just been
My bad.
frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're
Oh,
back.
I'm sorry,
my
man.
goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same?
No, it's definitely. Oh, I didn't mean to click it. Oh, poor
Oh,
guy.
hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had
Let me,
time to think about you
me
and about us and about
put
everything
you out
we've
of your
been
misery.
through. But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us." It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, "He's talking too much," they said.
You know, it stopped.
The end is never the end, 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 is never.
Oh. They were the damage. Oh, it's summer. Oh, how lovely. Nature is returning. Oh. Can I press it again? Okay. I guess. Oh gosh, it's bright. Wow. Sort of feel bad for the narrator, don't you? End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Right, I can definitely see something over here. Where's the narrator gone? I miss him. Oh. Narrator?
All of his co-workers were
Yay!
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Thank
meeting
goodness.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right, I want to see more of this new content. New content. Hell yeah.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Yeah, I
Yes,
did.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Go for it. Okay, back in the elevator.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how
Right.
roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
I'd
The
say so.
original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this
Makes
ultra
sense.
deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Ooh.
Yes, you see, isn't this far
New
superior
mug.
to a measly re-release
Hell
with a
yeah.
few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a
Oh, I don't know what
fully-fledged
that says.
sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
4, 2,
This
7.
is what fans have truly been asking for.
Okay, this is funny. Taste the sequel. Hell yeah. Dvot. Where's Dvot? I don't know all these languages.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe,
Mm.
don't you think?
Yeah, Ultra Deluxe is a mouthful.
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
Yeah, for
It's
sure, man.
future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation
Hmm.
and long-term franchising potential.
True. Time to wake up. That's funny. New I still can't read this one. Ah, here. You never underestimate coffee enjoyers who left their cup by a leather sofa that faces a blurry rain. Okay, that's really funny. More the Stanley Parable. Better the Stanley Parable. Yes. Yes, I agree. They're back. Two doors. Ooh. It's the fern. Oh, that's a good Google Doc. Oh, beautiful work, guys. Big fan of this one with the Roman numerals. That's fun. Comic Sans on the last slide. That's good. That's good.
Now, to be clear,
Oh,
I
beautiful
haven't
new
quite
doors.
nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to
Gonna be
be.
fabulous.
But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all
That's
work
funny.
itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Ah, okay, this way to the show floor. New features. Fucking hell. It's doing that storm thing. Okay. Expo Hall 2. Because it's Stanley Parable 2. Oh! Here we go.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
It's the bucket. Okay. Let's go press the button first. Hear your name in the game. The
For
button
the
that says...
Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course,
know what's behind
the first
these.
and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
That is wonderful. Alright, what's my name?
Jim.
Nope.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Okay,
Here,
right, yeah.
let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll
No,
love it.
I got you.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want
Hi,
you
I'm
to
Jim.
imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim,
Damn.
seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I
If
am.
so, then
I am
please
Jim.
step forward and press the button.
Wow. Today is the moment that I, Jim, no last name, finally feel truly recognized and validated as an individual in my favorite game.
Jim.
Wow.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do
It
again, do
sure
again.
did.
Jim.
I am
It
Jim.
hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
So right.
Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
No. I
I'm
am
putting
Jim.
the Jim button away.
I'm Jim.
Otherwise,
I'm Jim.
soon you'll start to
I'm
lose
Jim.
all sense
I'm
of
Jim.
who you actually are.
No, I'm Jim. I know who I am. I don't know who I am anymore. Without the Jim button, how can I know that I am an individual? How can my individualism be recognized and validated in my favorite video game? Maybe there's another feature that can help me. I wander lonely as a Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play
But
the Stanley
I am
Parable
Jim.
2. That would
I'm
actually save me the
Jim.
work of finishing this feature.
Oh, he's changed the signs. Can I go and press the button again now? Shiva mentioned. Let me be Jim. Damn it. Feel so slow not being able to run or jump. Epilogue. Oh, collectibles. Free achievement. Right, I'm doing that. Oh. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember
Okay.
that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
I do.
Well,
I
I'm
do
developing
remember
a
that.
technology to simply give you the achievement.
Fabulous.
You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in a sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers,
What the hell?
we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
First you take away my gym privileges, and now you won't let me unlock an achievement. I'm a completionist, I need to know! This game sucks. Boo.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
That's new. Surely this will give me a sense of achievement.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up
Somewhat
these miniature
beautiful.
Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect
You know what? Yeah,
all of them,
okay.
and
Okay,
then you
number
move
go
the
up
hell
is
on
good.
with your unremarkable life.
Oh, this is creepy as fuck. Yippee! Yippee, I've got one!
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic. You know what,
Jump
Stanley? I
circle!
actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea.
I knew it would come back.
Hang on to that for the sequel.
Yes! Let's jump. Oh. Okay. I guess no more jumping. What else have we got? That's you. What is? What's new? Oh, I just came from here. Okay, let's go back downstairs. We hit the button. Ah, let's go say hello to the bucket. Oh. What's in here?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Oh yeah, okay, I
But
see
I'm
that.
undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
This one.
Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Fine. Okay, yeah, that's funny. They've all been
Or
replaced.
actually, maybe I should have gone with... No.
Mm.
No, I've
Maybe
made
you
my
should have.
decision. We're moving on.
Well, why'd you ask then?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Is good stuff.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
The bucket.
As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest,
It's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would
Well, I
be?
imagine if
Yes,
that
the
insanity ending
bucket
earlier,
is
that
the
really
perfect
freaked me out,
solution.
wasn't there?
Come on, give it a try.
Wow. Bucket time. It's gorgeous.
Can you feel it?
Mm,
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in
truly.
fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as
Oh,
well?
why thank you.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
It's very kind of you.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more.
Oh, I like the physics on the
Stanley
handle.
Parable 2.
Before you can't see what each step is, but now you can. That's really quite good.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't
Well,
already.
if they do, we know who's winning. What happens if you take a screenshot? Ah, nothing. Okay. I would have been a little freaked out if something did happen, actually. Okay, I believe we've looked at everything. Exit is there, infinite hole is here. This is the last one. Oh, wait, there's a secret in here first. Oh, I've already been in there. Whee! Oh, okay, so that's how that works. Right. More hole, infinity. Right, science, more falling. Okay. It just keeps going. Oh.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done
Yeah?
before in a video game.
Oh,
This is in
alright.
fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
No, thank you.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe
Why,
do it
what are
on
you
the
hiding?
sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
This isn't really infinite, is it?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
That's
Is
what
it
I
a
thought.
very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
Yes, I've been
I
falling
don't
for
want
a
anyone
while.
to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well,
Doesn't look
that
like
sort
it,
of
does it?
depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
Yes, I
You
have.
found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that
I'm
you're
eating it too.
unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was
Just
as deep
the
as
two
anyone
of
would
us.
actually need. Don't you put
What
this
would
on
they
me.
do if we
Maybe you're the
tried?
problem.
Just the two of us. Just
Look,
the two
things
of
got
us.
a little heated there. I think we
Just
both
the
said
two
some
of
things we
us.
didn't mean. Why don't we just
Voices
put
in the
all this
sky,
behind us and
just the
agree to
two
just
of
call
us.
the whole mostly
Tonight.
infinite? If that works for you, then
Every
go ahead
pause
and press the
button is a
teleport
Roman
button to
numeral
warp up to
too.
the top of the hole and we
You're
can
so
move
right.
on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
So what was he saying? What happens if I don't?
Great. Now, I'm very... Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yes, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't
Yeah,
help
it
but feel
definitely
like you
did.
spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh,
No.
how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
I would
I
agree.
suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the
Certainly not.
lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
Not quite
Stanley,
sure,
I have
mate.
no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay, yeah.
Well, there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my lies. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed
Oh,
with
I can't get
holes,
out.
but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh,
Is the, teleport button not working?
no, it's not.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean,
Pretty sure.
I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing?
Nope.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
What
You
do you
couldn't
mean?
bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Where are you going, mate? Part of the game, no? Let me out? Definitely let me out. It's okay, I've got my bucket. I've got my bucket of, what was it, reassurance? It will reassure me. Oh. Narrator. 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 Narrator, come back. Okay, bucket. It's just you and me. Not getting any help from up there. Ain't no way that's what I look like.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine. My head's stronger. Now you're no longer
That's what I'm
using
saying.
up the space of mine. My head's stronger. Now you're
Evil.
no longer using up
Dinosaur. Oh,
the
oh, that scared me.
mine.
Really?
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine.
What other options have I got?
My head's stronger.
Oh wait, this is gonna be a good combination.
Using up the space of
Okay, I want to see what's happening outside.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley!
Oh.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this
let me
hole,
out.
and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
That'll be the infinite hole ending.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Jolly good. Right. That is everything? Is this just like real life merch? Yeah, okay. What is the exit? Mostly infinite hole. Exit over there. Come on, bucket. Let us skedaddle. Bucket, I must say, I'm getting quite tired. I might have to end stream soon.
All right, have you seen everything you
I
wanted
really
to?
want the broom
Ready to
closet
move on
ending.
now?
Is this stupid? Yeah, okay.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes,
Yeah,
I know
no,
it's not
great.
exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video
No,
game,
it's
but
beautiful, man.
I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere.
Oh,
Say,
for sure.
let's do an experiment.
Okay.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Yeah, man, let's try it.
Okay. Are you ready?
So
Here
ready.
it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Ba-ba-da.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
Yeah, I'd love
sort
to
of...
get to that
Okay,
jump
never
circle
mind.
over there.
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we
Huh?
go. Version 2.
Right, so that looks pretty
Who
similar,
am I
I
kidding,
can't lie.
Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's
Worse
a lot
even.
of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it.
Okay, man,
No
you've
matter
got
how
time.
good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait,
I'm so
maybe
tired now.
that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Go for it, you got this.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
On it. Oh, spooky.
This is the...
All of his
Oh,
co-workers
lovely.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hell
Stanley picked
yeah.
up the bucket.
Oh, I can't get to there anymore.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel
What?
that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom
you can't
closet
have the
believes
bucket.
it deserves the bucket.
Nope, you can't
I
have
can
it.
really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet.
No,
That's
no, no,
what
no,
the broom
no.
closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
No, no, no.
Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
I shan't.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This
Yes.
is your companion and
My bucket.
lifelong friend.
Shan't take
Can't
it.
hand it over. Oh, no.
No, no,
Getting
no.
into name-calling now, it seems. Is this
Oh.
how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has
That's
to
messed
resort to
up.
this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends.
Oh,
That
that's
your
too
relationship
far.
is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner?
That may be true.
Well, I'd never.
And that is a
Go
brilliant
on,
use of
Stanley.
banal.
Lay into
However,
it. Really tell the broom closet off for its
Bosh,
demeaning
bosh, bosh,
comments.
bosh, bosh, bosh.
Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
Yeah, man, we
Go through
walked down
each
at
of them
least
point
3
by point.
corridors.
Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Get it to find out. Oh, the broom closet's a he. Yeah, stupid.
Okay, I've
broom
got you
closet.
something
Okay,
which
yeah,
I
thank you.
think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Aha!
There. Now it's settled. No more
Too
debate.
right.
No more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Yes, my bucket.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Okay.
You
Oh,
see,
bucket.
I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Well, that's good.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you
Yeah.
can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket.
There's a bucket.
There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
That's good. That's good stuff.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
And I thank you for having my back with that, narrator. However, I would like the broom closet ending. Please and thank you. I get the feeling I've already got the broom closet ending. So, I'm gonna do the true ending one last
Stanley and
time.
the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Now that I have the bucket. Aha!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You
I
can't buy that
win,
sort of
I
happiness,
win,
Stanley.
I
God knows I
win.
tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
And I shall. And I shall. Oh, because the boss knows that what the boss goes, if the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. The rhyme sort of fell apart a bit there, lads, but that's okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Oh, you're so right.
Even
I'm so
now,
glad the
in
bucket
his
is here.
darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh, this
Nor
one.
in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
I'm too good.
Was it that the bucket knew
Too
all
good,
along?
fam.
Was the bucket
I bet it
guiding
did.
him? Yes, this
Bucket
is
is
certainly the most
bestie.
logical explanation. The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him,
And gosh,
comforting
the
him,
bucket is
reassuring
reassuring.
that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Thank you, bucket.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
One bucket. We've got a job to do.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
But what could possibly be here? Kaboo.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
No, not the
Everyone
bucket.
in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it
Bucket,
very
what
nearly
is
burst
this?
into tears as Stanley cradled it gently,
Valid
reassuring
reaction
it
from the
that
bucket.
everything would be fine.
Now I'm the instead of it being the instead of it being the bucket of reassurance, I'm the reassurance of the bucket. Wow.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Surely not.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
Maybe
What
that's
kinds of
pirate.
things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These
pirate.
questions raced
Pirate.
furiously in Stanley's feeble
Pirate.
mind.
Bucket. They sound very similar.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend
okay,
in
bucket.
the entire world.
Everything's
At this
gonna be
point,
okay.
he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Wow, I'm so glad I've got the bucket here
But
with me.
here was the proof. the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content.
Content?
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very
Where?
place.
Where's the
And as
content?
the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Too right.
For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way.
So
And the
damn
bucket
cool.
made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Just like that.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Were he and the bucket free?
Yes, they had done it. Stanley
did
and the
it,
bucket had
Bucket.
defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate.
Oh,
Stanley wanted
me
to
too,
sneeze in
Bucket.
every country on Earth.
Okay,
Both
yeah.
of them wanted to
It's a good
begin
goal.
watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Oh, that's quite
True, it
fun.
was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with
Oh,
one another to lean on, to trust, to support. What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
Bucket.
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty,
Oh no.
until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
Oh no!
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing
I
warmth.
need to
of the bucket,
leave.
would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No,
Oh.
no.
Oh,
Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
uh-oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, that's actually where we're going to leave it for today. The map has changed, but I'm pretty sure it should save our progress, and if it doesn't, we can get back to this by just doing the true ending with the bucket and tail. So, it's a nice cyclical thing. True ending to begin. Well, not really, because I sort of pressed the wrong button and then got caught up in that puzzle, which wasn't a puzzle. Because the end is never the end. But whatever. Start. Actually, no, that's even more cyclical, because it was the true ending, but not quite. And now with the bucket, it's the true ending, but not quite. Oh, the sequel is now paused. That's good. That's really good. What a great game, man. So yes, that was the Stanley Parable. After years of me wanting to play it, finally happened. And we'll play some more another time, because there's still so many more endings to do, and I think there's like different iterations of the title page and all, so lots left to cover on that. So look forward to that. Not sure when I'll next be live, but I will probably won't update the schedule. I'll probably just go live actually. So, you know, follow for the notification to know when it's happening. Also, channel points are a thing now, which is exciting. So, you know, I've got some rewards for that, and you can earn channel points by just watching. You can earn loads by following, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. Okay, anyways. That was the Stanley Parable. So thank you everybody for watching, for joining me in my exploration of my favourite game. This was super fun. Okay. Goodbye everybody. Have a great afternoon, night, morning, whatever it is where you are right now.